When your room temperature is generally almost at 30 degrees, every degree matters for your PC. Last time I tested Infinity Mirror cooling, I used a Jonsbo ZB360 ARGB fan bars, and I'm still very happy about it. But today, I want to take the airflow to the next level with this AsiaHorse DAWN Pro, which are promising 71 CFM even for the reverse version. So the question is, can they keep a hot system cool and still look this good? Let's dive in and figure this out together. Hi everyone, Papa PC here. A couple of months ago, I built a pretty cool airflow setup inside the MSI Mac Pano case. 3 stock reverse intake fans on the side from MSI, a Jonsbo reverse fan bar at the bottom, another Jonsbo bar exhausting through the AIO, and a rear fan to complete the airflow path. The result was excellent airflow and that incredible Infinity Mirror lighting. Wow! But with room temperatures always sitting between 26 and 30 degrees Celsius, I'm always looking for ways to improve cooling even further. Now to be clear, the Jonsbo fan bars are still excellent. The single frame design is incredibly clean. Cable management is simple and the Infinity Mirror effect is one of the best I've seen. But the reverse airflow version I used focused more on quiet operation and aesthetics. Each fan pushes around 65 CFM for the forward blades, but 47 CFM of airflow for the reverse ones. That's where these AsiaHorse fans come in. The difference on paper is actually quite big. The Jonsbo reverse fans top out around 47 CFM, while the AsiaHorse fans are rated around 70 CFM. That's roughly 45 to 50% more airflow. In theory, that should translate into better case ventilation, especially in a warm environment like mine. The design is also a bit different. The Jonsbo solution uses a single aluminum frame containing 3 fans, which makes installation incredibly clean. The AsiaHorse setup uses 3 individual 120mm fans, which normally means a bit more cabling, more flexibility in how you position them inside the case, but AsiaHorse is actually making it a lot easier with this removable connector right here. And of course the highlight here is the Infinity Mirror Hub, which recreates that tunnel lighting effect in the center of each fan. Here's a quick size comparison with the Jonsbo fan bar. 1 integrated bar versus 3 traditional fans attached together. Installation is pretty straightforward. The connectors are actually braided, which shows very good finish and very good quality. Standard 4-pin PWM connector for speed control and a 3-pin 5V ARGB header for lighting. The installation was very easy. You can start with the 4 corners and then you finish with the inside screws. Once connected to the motherboard or RGB controller, everything syncs with your system lighting. As I said before, the fans are connected to each other using a sliding mechanism, daisy chain, and the cable's connector is removable, which is really cool. Visually, the Infinity Mirror effect is still the star here. The reflection inside the fan hub creates that depth illusion, And once several fans are installed inside the case, the lighting looks fantastic. It's not quite as dramatic as the mirror surface on the Jonsbo fan bars, but it's still very striking. Now let's talk about airflow. Because of the higher airflow rating, these fans should be able to move significantly more air through the case, right? And when you live in a room that's close to 30 degrees Celsius, that extra airflow can make a real difference. Noise levels are also interesting. The Jonsbo fan bars are rated quieter at lower speed, which makes sense given the lower airflow. But because the AsiaHorse fans move more air, you can often run them at lower RPM and still maintain good cooling performance. But in my case, I will use them at an optimized curve speed. So here's the deal. If your goal is the cleanest possible installation and the strongest infinity mirror visual effect all around the fans and without any split between the fans, the Jonsbo fan bar is still an excellent option. But if you live in a warmer environment like I do, and you want the same kind of style with significantly stronger airflow, the AsiaHorse fans are definitely worth considering for these 3-pack fans under $50. If you want to see the full build where I tested the Jonsbo fan bars, I'll leave the video right here. And as always, thanks for watching. It was Papa PC, and keep cooling your rigs from the heat. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.